Hi Capricorn, welcome to your Phoenix Rising reading for this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio period from October 31st through November 20th. I realize this is late, but I didn't like the spread that I had, so I tweaked it. Welcome. Hi. Everything you need to know about this, as usual, is in the description box below. Shout out to Water Star Vibes. She's the recommended reader. Shout out. Her link is in the description box also. Love and support to her. Check her out. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, let's see where you're stuck. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. Got the Hierophant. That could be Taurus. All right. The World. Interesting. 10 of Cups. 3 of Cups, the Sun, 8 of Cups, and the Hermit. Nice. Okay. All right, so I'll slide that over there. Okay. All right. So we got Leo, Virgo, and Taurus here. This World card about? You know, the hunch right here is that this is about you letting go and surrendering, and accepting that there's just no throwing good energy after bad until this person is ready. But I don't want to speak too soon about that. I think because I feel like you haven't been really, I feel like you're not getting your needs met, and you're sacrificing that to take care of somebody else in the hopes that you can get the relationship back on track. But, all right, hold on a minute. What's this World card about? Knight of Cups. Okay, what's this? That could be Scorpio. What's this? What's this 10 of Cups about? 5 of Wands. What's this Sun card about? The Devil. That could be Capricorn. There you are. What's this 3 of Cups about? Okay, Leo. Strength. Sorry. So, I feel like this is as good as it's going to get with this situation that you've been quite possibly bickering over as far as what to do about the relationship ending, if we're going to try again, if we're going to let it go, if we're going to be on amicable terms, if it's going to be all out chaos. And I think this is about you needing to stop trying to fix this. Honestly, I feel like this is you, against your better judgment and the sacrifice of yourself, you're trying to make it work, and you're trying to throw good energy after bad. And there's something else like over here too. It's fuzzy, but it's like I think you're trying to, it's like you're not in it. You're not into it, but you're trying to make something work. You're trying to appease somebody or something. You're taking a lot more than you should, instead of kind of getting assertive about something and saying, no, you know what? I don't care if this is going to cause drama or take longer to resolve, or if you don't want to hear what I have to say. I can't take any more of me not being considered or valued here. Like, I have to be heard, and my voice matters. And I think you've been trying to appease, just to keep the peace, and you don't want to get back together. You don't want a reunion. But it feels like you're kind of considering that because, I don't know why, maybe, well, you know, if there's kids involved or family, or I get that, but you're looking at a long road ahead of you if you're going to sacrifice not wanting to be there for other things that it's a lot. It's asking a lot of you. The Capricorns that I'm reading for in particular, you're really considering trying to make something work that you're just not into, and you need to withdraw. Whatever you've been battling and at war with, it's coming to an end. It needs to. You need to withdraw your offer. You need to withdraw your support. You need to withdraw everything and let it happen. It's like it's become, in the past 3 to 6 months, it feels like it's become increasingly more on your shoulders to manage, to handle, to fix, and it shouldn't be that way, and you need to let go of that. What's this Hermit about? The Empress. There's that self-care I was talking about. There's that, like, you setting aside your own needs and what you think is right and what you want, because you're throwing good energy after bad here to try and manage something that you really don't want to be a part of, but you're doing it for the greater good of something. But the reality is, whoever you're dealing with is always going to up the ante. So it's never, your effort will never be enough. That's how they keep you in their employ, shall we say? Because if you get comfortable, that's for this instance, it's almost like it's boring to them. They need you stressed out. They need you exhausted. They need you afraid that whatever you're trying to appease them is going to get taken away. So they're always going to leverage that. This is someone they're not nice. And the thing is they've got you thinking that they're capable of more than they really are. And it feels like you're kind of trying to avoid something and you're trying to appease them, but the reality is what they're threatening you with, or what they can't really, it's bigger than what they're capable of, but they've got you thinking that they can do the thing that they've been alluding to or threatening, or I don't know what it is, or what are they holding over you. There's something they're holding over you and they can't really get away with it, but they've got you thinking that they can, and it's keeping you devoted to them when you shouldn't be. What's this 8 of Cups about? You need to stop being afraid. You need to stop being afraid. Nobody has a right to do that to anybody. Good. Good. All right. So this, I'm glad for that, because enough is enough. Honestly, enough is enough. And okay, 2 things, and I don't know what the heck's going on, but whatever they've got you thinking could happen if you don't this, or if you don't keep doing this, or if you don't make an effort for this, is not going to happen. They can't. They can't. Whatever, they either don't have the resources, or they're not in a position to say that this could happen. They have no hold or power over you, but it feels like they do, and you need to see that clearly. And you withdrawing and you pulling back and going, you know what? No, I'm not going to go the extra mile, or I'm not going to keep doing this because I'm exhausted. At some point I have to factor into this and my needs and everything, and I need to take care of myself. I need to withdraw to take care of myself. You've reached either the end or a turning point where you're just like, no more. If you haven't, you need to. Because the only reason, this person will always up the ante. They will always be just out of you'll never be able to appease them, because they know that's the only reason you're sticking around. They know it. And so they're going to leverage whatever that is. So this is about you withdrawing. And you know what? Do your worst. You will find that whatever you're afraid of is actually, it's almost like looking behind the green curtain. They're not going to be able to do whatever you think they're going to do. Whatever they've been leveraging against you is not going to happen. They won't be able to. It's looking behind the curtain and seeing you've been lying all along. I don't feel like you're, it doesn't feel like you're wanting to do this for the right reasons either, and that's why you're so exhausted. You're not really into it either. You're just doing it to keep the peace or to keep whatever, and it's, no. This is about you withdrawing, accepting the ending. There's no offer that you could make that is going to heal this, at least not with this situation or person. You've got somebody else perhaps you're already involved with them, or they're coming, but there's something else in about 6 weeks coming on the horizon that's going to take off. But I think you've had enough of this situation, and there's nothing, it is not about you fixing it, and it's not about you throwing good energy after this situation. There's nothing you can do to fix it or help it. And this person doesn't care about you. If they did, they wouldn't leverage your worst fear. They wouldn't keep making you having to earn it, and they're just this bickering and having to earn it and keeping things hidden, and here's the keys, but are you worthy? Nope. Enough is enough. Enough. This is about you withdrawing so you can take care of your own needs. What else for Capricorn? Honestly, this is, I'm not kidding you. Whatever you're afraid of, that they could do, it's going to fall flat. It's going to fizzle. They're not going to be able to do that. Could be talking about the legal system here. It's like enough is enough. They're not going to be able to do what they say they're going to do. It's just all bluster. It's all blowhardiness. Nope. You can't make this right, and you staying stuck and involved in this is just depleting you. And I don't know why this person, maybe they still care. But I don't feel like they care either. I just feel like it's someone that wants that control, that wants that. No more. Walk away. Let them do their worst. It's not going to be there's going to be consequences or repercussions. They're not going to get away from it. It's all just talk. And they don't have the time or the energy anyway. So it's just someone being a blowhard and empty threats. Whatever it is. And I keep getting enough is enough. Enough. Withdraw. Take care of your own needs. And I hate when people say, don't worry about it, because this is general. I don't know your situation, but whatever they've been keeping you imprisoned with the fear and keeping you involved in something you really don't want to be involved with, they can't do what they've told you that they're going to do if you don't comply or this or that. They can't do that. They might be able to do it once, but after that, there'll be consequences or repercussions. This is resolvable. This is healable. Nothing about this situation is anything you can't come back from. So it's a lot bigger than what it seems, and this too shall pass. Like, I know that's cliche, but it's like, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. It's all bluster. What else for Capricorn? Capricorn. Dominance. Yep. This is someone that it's about control and dominance. It's not about connection, love, and commitment. This is someone that just wants you to, and enough is enough. It's almost like this is the apex, and nope. Whatever you are afraid of that they're capable of, they're not going to be able to do. And while you can't control them, you can certainly control your position in things. And this is all about you not giving them audience anymore and withdrawing so that you can take care of yourself and level out, because this is you being exhausted. Capricorn, you need to get your strength back. You need to be able to have things be light and fun again, and just, good gracious, not everything has to be so heavy. It's not do or die. If everything's do or die, you die a lot, I like this being here because this is where it all works out. You just can't see it yet. It's like you're right in front of it. You can't see it, but it does all work out. You will find that when you withdraw and when you let go and when you just manage your own, what you can control, what you can manage in your own life, and you keep your side of the street clean, you keep your affairs in order, and you just do the day-to-day, and you kind of just take care of yourself, you'll find that it's almost like they either get bored and go on to something else, or it loses its steam. They're told no by a third party, or it's something, the rest will take care of itself. But this is about you conserving and pulling back in and taking care of and controlling what you can control. Their threats are empty. You don't see it now, but you will. Whatever they're threatening you with, and whatever they're, eluding, it's empty. And if I'm being honest, they do well to accept your position on things also, that you just aren't into it. Why is that so hard for this person to accept? I don't understand. What is, my gosh, I mean, what else for Capricorn? So we got an ending, yay for that. Karmic ending, no less, and a Queen of Swords reverse. Okay, somebody's on the warpath. That could be Libra. Libra's right here too. So we've got somebody not handling an ending well. We've got someone not wanting to let go of a karmic cycle that has basically been completed. This is it's like, okay, so we got the Empress, the Sun, we got you walking away. You're walking away to better. Okay, this is what's right here. This feels like what's going to be you're walking into. Maybe you know this person, maybe you don't, but it's going to be much better for you, much more stable. Perhaps this person even knows about it, but they don't want that. That's why they're throwing all kinds of dirt and mud and whatever, because they don't want this ending to stick. They want it to be negotiable. It's time, and you need to keep walking away from this situation. No more throwing all that lovely energy at this relationship. This is about walking towards your new one and walking away from this person. And that's that. It's not, may not be as simple as that, but that's what needs to happen. No more energy towards this person over here, whoever that is, as little as possible, as little interaction as possible. But there's something that you're afraid of, and I'm telling you, it won't come to pass. It's going to be okay. But the thing is, it doesn't feel like it, and you're just like, but it won't. Whatever you're afraid of, it won't come to pass. They'll try, but do your worst. It feels scary because it's right in front of you, but 3 months from now, 6 months from now, and you'll have help. But 3 months from now, 6 months from now, completely manageable. Completely. All right. You can't fix this. You need to stop trying, because they will always outmaneuver and up the ante. Nope, no more. They had their chance. No more. All right. Perhaps this is you shutting them down after the ending. Capricorn, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you are able to withdraw and just start to pursue the things that you want and be able to take care of yourself. If you can't withdraw, please keep yourself connected with friends and family that can give you the strength and help you see. I mean, it's going to be temporary, right? But just to help you see the forest for the trees, so you don't get so overwhelmed with this. And they're able to counterbalance any fear or, it's like, no. It's not as big as it seems. It's going to be okay. 3 months from now, it'll be okay. It's just so big right now for you. But everything's going to work out. You'll understand it later if you don't now. You will be able to see the forest for the trees later. All right. I hope this was helpful. And please don't be afraid. This is about you letting go of being afraid, of getting rid of that fear, withdrawing, and being able to take care of yourself again at last. No more energy towards this situation. They'll spiral out, but meanwhile, you're still progressing. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.